Oh hey there, Bruiser Nation. Raise those anchors and get ready to wear the official merch of Bruiser Nation Productions. Visit bruisernationproductions.kincustom.com and show the world your love of the Bruiser Nation as you go about your day in style. We have Bruise Cruise podcast and To the Turnbuckle tees, hoodies, jackets, shoes, bags, and even pillows. You heard that right. Pillows. That's bruisernationproductions.kincustom.com. Once again, bruisernationproductions.kincustom.com. And remember, Bruiser Nation, stay good, because I'm always good. Bruiser Nation, raise those anchors and get ready to take a ride on the Bruise Cruise. This week on the Bruise Cruise podcast, we continue our G1 Climax 30 coverage with Kota Ibushi versus Shingo Takagi from October 7th, 2020, the main event of said evening. As we anticipate the bell starting, both men are in the ring in their respective corners. Ibushi in the red, Takagi in the blue. The bell has rung, and here we go. Neither man in any hurry whatsoever to get this going. Takagi, the first one to make a move, sidesteps to the ring, almost eats a jab from Kota Ibushi. Locking hands, Takagi feigns a jab shot as well to play around and tease Kota Ibushi. Bow and elbow tie up here right in the center of the ring. Takagi using his strength to force Kota Ibushi back to the ropes, who spins it around and puts Takagi against the ropes, wrapping his arms over him. Referee calling for a clean break. Kota Ibushi obliges with some light pats on the chest. Takagi attacks, twists him around, goes for a chop. Ibushi ducks under. Side headlock, bounces off the rope. Shoulder block to Takagi, who eats it and trades another one with Ibushi, forcing Ibushi to the mat. Jump over. Ibushi tries for a leapfrog, caught in the Death Valley driver position by Takagi. Kick to the gut, bounces off the ropes, eats an elbow for his trouble. Takagi bounces off the ropes, eats a roundhouse right to the chest. Standing moonsault by Ibushi, counter, but Ibushi lands on his feet. Sweep leg. Ibushi down on his seated position, ducks under a running clothesline by Takagi. A stalemate in the early goings of this main event matchup. Takagi and Kota Ibushi have actually never been in a match together, singles, tag, or otherwise. See what they can do and who prevails with the points. Will Kota Ibushi take the victory, the points, and climb to 10 points in the A block? Bow and elbow tie-up. Ibushi this time showing his strength, forces Takagi into one of the neutral corners. Takagi counters it around, forcing Ibushi now in a defensive position. Jockeying for position in the corner. Hard elbows delivered by Shingo Takagi right to the face of Kota Ibushi, who nonchalantly walks out of the corner and delivers an elbow of his own. Both men trading elbows in the center of the ring. Neither man moving at all, standing their ground. As Ibushi takes a 10th, he starts to get wobbly, eats 3 more. He is wobbling on his legs. Irish whip. Kota Ibushi counters. Flipping dropkick delivered by Kota Ibushi to a running Shingo Takagi, who rolls out of the ring. Slingshot plancha attempt by Ibushi. He does not go for it. Takagi moved quickly out of the way. Pacing on the outside, trying to get his rhythm, slow things down a little bit, shake the cobwebs, what have you. Anything to slow the momentum of Kota Ibushi. Searching under the ring for something, but then ceases to search. Ibushi charges, forced back by the referee so Takagi can get in the ring. Takagi up to the apron, asking for a second so he can get in the ring. Ibushi charges, kick to the gut, forearm to the back, and a stomp to the spine. Another stomp right to the top of the spine where it meets with the shoulder, and a stomp on the neck this time. Kota Ibushi does not appreciate the shenanigans as he delivers a hard elbow, forcing Takagi back into the corner. Irish whip attempt by Kota Ibushi, countered by Takagi by locking his arm over the rope, keeps attempting, trying to yank Takagi off, delivers a hard knee. Irish whip this time, countered by Takagi to the corner. Ibushi leapfrogs over Takagi, charges Takagi in the corner, elevating Ibushi with one arm over the top rope. Ibushi goes for a springboard, maybe a drop kick, caught in the Death Valley driver position. Slingshot over the top rope, choking Kota Ibushi, charges Ibushi, forces Ibushi over the ropes to the floor with a vicious clothesline. Now will Shingo, as he does roll, as I ask the question, he rolls out of the ring to continue the assault on Kota Ibushi. Slowly, methodically picking his spot, stomps Ibushi right in the shoulder. Grabs Ibushi by his head, forces the small of the back against the apron of the ring. And again, pulls him in and forces him back right into the apron. Taking his time, no rush, picking his spots to maintain control of Kota Ibushi. Now another Death Valley driver position. Flapjack on the apron for Takagi to Ibushi, and now a DDT on the floor. Literally spiking Kota Ibushi on that thin black mat around the outside of the ring. Shingo Takagi in complete control. The referee rolls back in the ring to begin his count after checking on Kota Ibushi. Slingshot knee drop by Takagi. Holding it there, driving his knee and his face into the body and face of Kota Ibushi. Lifting stomp from the top, not from the top, using the top rope as leverage. Slight shove kick right to the face of Ibushi. Delivers a gut shot and 2 hard elbows, trying to get back to his feet as Tadagi's caked in, and delivers a vicious elbow right to the side of the head of Kota Ibushi, forcing him face first to the mat. Vertical suplex, almost a brainbuster by Takagi to Kota Ibushi. Cover, 1. Ibushi kicks out at 1, nearly 2. Holding the back of his head, Ibushi does have a history of neck issues from his offense and the crazy moves he takes. Side headlock. Down on the mat. Trying to weaken the head even more of Kota Ibushi. Really wrenching it in, forcing his entire upper body to be above Kota Ibushi, who's able to roll over and get his feet to the top rope, using the length of his legs to his advantage. jumping knee driven right to the neck of Kota Ibushi. Awaiting Ibushi to get back to his feet. Another thrust kick by Takagi to Ibushi. Now 3. Ibushi's asking for more. Another elbow. Now the men are trading elbows once again. Now we're moving to forearms, right? Forearms, elbows, and another one delivered by Takagi, really putting Ibushi back and wobbly. Back right, face to face. Jockeying for position, and Ibushi is once again on roller skates as Takagi takes control, goes for a roundhouse to the midsection, caught by Takagi, delivers a vicious dragon screw to Kota Ibushi. Seems to have Kota Ibushi very well scouted. Must have known that he would be, I'm sure he did because they're in the same block, so he planned for this without even being in the ring once with Kota Ibushi. Takagi seems to know his every move. Irish whip to the corner by Takagi. Charges Ibushi. Ibushi attempts a boot to the face. Caught by Takagi. And dear Lord, what a clothesline. Runs and gets caught with a Frankensteiner by Kota Ibushi. Both men down. Ibushi trying to get back in it. Takagi slow to get back to his feet, a little winded perhaps from all the offense he's been able to deliver to Kota Ibushi. Goes for a double axe handle, countered with a vicious combination by Kota Ibushi with a spin kick to the gut, roundhouse to the chest, followed by a standing moonsault cover. 1, 2. Takagi kicks out at 2. Takagi out on the outside now, trying to catch his breath. Slingshot planta by Ibushi, extending his entire body as it crashes into the body of Takagi. Right in front of the commentator's table, Ibushi pulls himself back up with the aid of the barricade. Grabs Takagi by the mohawk. Rolls him through. Follows Takagi back into the ring, sliding under the middle and bottom ropes. So he can keep his eyes on Takagi, going for that last ride. Takagi is fighting from it, dropping his weight right down on the base of his legs and lower body. Backdrop by Takagi countering Kota Ibushi. Charges Takagi with a running boot to no avail. Takagi eats it like it's breakfast. Catches the leg again. Hard forearm to the leg of Ibushi. Roundhouse, but not enough power to even phase Takagi on that one. Goes for another kick. Both men kicking the arms and leg of each other, countering each other's strikes. Ibushi switches to the left leg, right to the back with a roundhouse. Bounces off the ropes, gets caught with a back elbow, a hard jab, and a vicious clothesline, turning him upside down and inside out. Takagi once again using that giant upper body to take complete control with his strength and power. Once again, no rush. Takagi catching his breath, trying to get the feeling back in his chest from the assault from Kota Ibushi. Allowing himself to heal as Kota Ibushi is a crumpled mess on the mat. He's picking apart the body of Kota Ibushi. We've seen him attack the neck, the arms, the legs. Reverse elbows to Takagi by Ibushi. Gets him in the backslide. Tries again. Countered by Ibushi to a backslide. Roll over by Kota Ibushi. Tries to give the ripcord knee. No. Gory special delivered by Takagi to Kota Ibushi. Cover 1, 2. Ibushi kicks out at 2. What a sequence all that was. Counter after counter, finally leading to the gory special by Takagi. No wasted movement by Takagi. Elbows to the neck. Not a lot of extension, but just enough to cause damage. Sliding lariat attempt. Ibushi ducks under. Goes for a roundhouse. Ducks under by Takagi. Both men clothesline each other. Goes for another one. Takagi slaps him right in the head. Side suplex. Landing Ibushi right on his head, and Ibushi actually rolls through. Half Nelson suplex by Ibushi after taking all this punishment. Both men down on the mat. Ibushi holding his face, chin area from that vicious assault of Takagi, while Takagi seems to be holding the back of his head and neck. After taking the half Nelson suplex. Jaw-jacking Kota Ibushi as both men attempt to get to their feet, headbutting on all fours. Trading shots as Kota Ibushi gets in a kneeled position. Takagi responds in kind. Back and forth with elbows. Ibushi keeps whacking Takagi. Now they're moving to slaps. It's getting a little bit vicious in here. Neither man willing to give an inch. Ibushi tries to absorb the chop from Takagi, delivers a roundhouse to the chest as Takagi absorbs it. Chop by by Takagi to Ibushi, responds with another roundhouse to the chest, and Takagi once again eats it for breakfast. A hard chop. Ibushi trying to eat these to no avail as Takagi keeps eating the roundhouses. Hard jabs by Takagi, followed by another chop. Roundhouse. Oh, third roundhouse really knocks the breath out of Shingo Takagi. Oh, a stepping jab by Takagi to Ibushi, laying him out. Can Ibushi recover from this? He is out of it right now. Just trying to remain conscious. Elbows, both left and right elbows by Takagi to Ibushi. Ibushi's eaten every single one of these shots. Oh, and that final one sends Ibushi back. Charges at him, goes for a clothesline. Attempt for German. Ibushi's able to counter, clubbed in the back. Another German attempt. Ibushi flips backwards, landing on his feet, but stumbles, bounces off the ropes. What a roundhouse to the back of the head of a kneeled Takagi by Kota Ibushi. After absorbing a ridiculously amount of damage from those vicious elbows of Shingo Takagi. Now he's calling for it. Is he going to get the last ride? Lifts him up and, seated. Last ride. Cover 1, 2. Takagi kicks out at 2. Kota Ibushi is taking control of this match with sheer determination, fighting back, and that phenomenal last ride, the sit-out powerbomb style. Ibushi back to his feet, awaiting Takagi to at least get into a position where he can strike. Pop up Death Valley driver by Takagi to Ibushi out of nowhere. Takagi needed that to be able to relax and lay out and catch his breath and recover from the onslaught and power of Kota Ibushi. Ibushi holding the back of his head as Shingo Takagi is trying to get to his feet, crawls to Kota Ibushi. may have been going for a cover, but to no avail as Kota Ibushi sits up. Takagi grabbing the hair of Kota Ibushi. Is he going to hit the last of the dragon? He's in position. Ibushi rolls off the side of his back, bounces off the ropes, jumping knee by Ibushi to Takagi. Ripcord knee attempt, headbutted in the gut. Another headbutt to the gut by Takagi, and a headbutt right to the other head. Remaining, hard palm strike by Ibushi to Takagi, sending him back down to the mat. Ripcord, went for a ripcord roundhouse. Takagi ducks under. The Maiden in Japan pump handle slam hits him. Cover 1, 2. Ibushi kicks out at 2. That inverted style pump handle slam made in Japan was not enough to keep Kota Ibushi down for 3. It's still not the biggest move in Takagi's arsenal. The last of the dragon still there for Shingo to go for. Hard clothesline, forcing Ibushi hard to the mat. Clothesline to the back of the head. Charges with another clothesline up again, flipping over Ibushi. Cover 1, 2. Ibushi kicks out at 2. A clothesline combo with so much momentum, bouncing off the ropes, hitting the back of the head, remained running, bounced off the ropes again, and flipped Kota Ibushi upside down and inside out. Still was not enough. Ibushi looks absolutely exhausted. Takagi, struggling to even get to his feet, continues to crawl towards Kota Ibushi rather than standing. Kota Ibushi is down and out. Shingo Takagi in complete control. Lifting Ibushi back to a seated position. Spinning roundhouse slid through by Takagi, going for last of the dragon again. Ibushi fights out of it. He knows he cannot get caught with that. Oh my God. What a clothesline by Shingo Takagi. Not even running, just vicious clothesline. Delivers another one, and Ibushi eats it. Twisting his hips, delivers another ridiculous lariat. This one sends Ibushi knees down, face in the mat. He might have been just ploying in Takagi. Spinning back kick delivered by Ibushi. Shingo chases, delivers a hard shoulder block, but Ibushi's able to deliver a clothesline to get this momentum back in his favor. Pulls down the knee pad. Standing in the corner, awaiting for the prime time to strike. Charges to seated Takagi and delivers a running knee with no padding. Cover 1, 2. Takagi kicks out at 2. That was with the left knee. The right knee now exposed. Kota Ibushi has had enough. Ripcord knee. Caught by Takagi. Last of the dragon. Delivered by Takagi. Cover 1, 2, 3. Shingo Takagi has defeated Kota Ibushi in an epic matchup that was complete back and forth from wire to wire. Ibushi is still folded up like an accordion after that last of the dragon driver delivered by Shingo Takagi. The last dragon has defeated Kota Ibushi. Wow. What a matchup, Bruiser Nation. That match was ridiculous. I kept up with most of it. Some of it I didn't, but I tried to paint a pretty good picture of what we were seeing here in the G1 Climax tournament. Don't forget to check me out every single Tuesday from 5 to 8 on To the Turnbuckle, where myself, Travis Napper, Logan Morris all talk about the weeks happening in professional wrestling from AEW and WWE and any news and rumors that may come out from anywhere in the pro wrestling world. Be sure to rate and subscribe the BRUZE CRUZE podcast, the only podcast to bring you pro wrestling for your ears wherever you get your favorite podcast. It really does help out. Visit us at BruiserNationProductions.com, where you can find all of our podcasts, all of our few articles, bios, everything you need to know about Bruiser Nation Productions. And as always, Bruiser Nation, stay good, because I'm always good. Oh, hey there, Bruiser Nation. Raise those anchors and get ready to wear the official merch of Bruiser Nation Productions. Visit BruiserNationProductions.KinCustom.com and show the world your love of the Bruiser Nation as you go about your day in style. We have BRUZE CRUZE podcast and To the Turnbuckle tees, hoodies, jackets, shoes, bags, and even pillows. You heard that right. Pillows. That's BruiserNationProductions.KinCustom.com. Once again, BruiserNationProductions.KinCustom.com. And remember, Bruiser Nation, stay good, because I'm always good.